Hello everyone, and welcome to News. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, and welcome to the second episode of News. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's do the news. NANI? Our first story today comes from a British YouTuber by the name Row2Shaw, one of the Sidemen, the people that play FIFA.
Reasons not to do drugs. Reason 5.
My leg! And basically, Row2Shaw and KSI are good friends, and I can't blame them because they've made a lot of money together. Anyways, Row2Shaw, the guy that's a part of the Sidemen and good friends with KSI, decided to put out a tweet a couple days ago that went along the lines of this.
Around me are familiar faces.
Basically saying that if Logan Paul somehow manages to beat KSI in this fight, he will get Logan Paul's logo tattooed right here, just like NNA Productions. And this is just a really bad idea. I can't even imagine a world where you were sitting there and went, alright, KSI and Logan Paul's fight's coming up. I probably should tweet something. Let's take a look here. Perfect. This is definitely not going to be something I'll regret. I mean, seriously, let's say KSI loses. I don't think KSI is going to lose, but let's pretend for a second that somehow, miraculously, the blonde wonder boy over here beats him up. You're going to walk around with Logan Paul's Savage on your arm. How are you going to explain that to your parents, number one? Two, every time you hit on a girl, you're going to have to explain this. Yeah, one of my friends was in a YouTube boxing match, so I decided to just get a tattoo if he lost, and he lost. And they're gonna go, wow, you're really stupid. But apparently I'm not the only one that kind of wants to see this guy get this tattoo, because KSI himself tweeted out, don't make me lose on purpose. That's what friends are for. Making sure that you have to get Logan Paul's logo and motto tattooed on your arm. Our next story comes from PewDiePie, guys, and this one's a sad one, so get your tissues ready and get ready to press that like button, because one like is going to equal one prayer. So PewDiePie has a fiance named Marzia, and Marzia has been weird for a little bit now, and they thought she was sick, but nobody saw this coming. Yesterday, PewDiePie uploaded a video explaining the sickness that Marzia has developed and exactly what their plans for treatment are. And it's not looking good, guys. It looks like we're possibly going to be entering a world where Marzia doesn't make it. For those of you guys that are wondering what she has ligma.
Boy, if you don't get...
And as those of you guys who are aware of ligma know, it's a fast-spreading illness that very little can be done to prevent or stop the danger of it putting on your body. So if you guys can, go over to PewDiePie, tweet, pray for Marzia. It's a trending hashtag. We gotta get her some help. Albert Einstein and Jimmy Neutron, the two greatest minds of our generation, are already well at work of developing a cure. So Felix, PewDiePie, we're hoping for the best, brother. All right, back to serious news for a second. This time we're moving over to Fortnite and Ninja. There's a rapper by the name of Travis Scott, very popular guy. I'm sure most of you have heard of him, and he released his project called Astro World last night. I don't know when this is going up. Last night when I'm recording this. And had a big party for it to be shown to his friends and family and closest supporters. And a video got leaked of Ninja, the guy that plays Fortnite, drinking champagne with Travis Scott on like the stage of this premiere.
I hit that FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a Zan, 13 hours till I land.
Which is wild because Ninja, you're supposed to be a good role model, okay? You can't be drinking champagne. Drink Bud Light. Champagne's not accessible to the masses. But on a serious note, guys, it is absolutely mental to me that we're seeing gamers like Ninja start to hang out with celebrities and be invited to stuff like this. I haven't really seen the entire evolution of gaming from day one in the 80s, but even since when I was 12, 13 years old, gaming was still nerdy and done in basements or like in the corner of your room with a bunch of LED lights where you're an absolute loser. At least I'm self-aware. So to see celebrities actually interacting with gamers and making them come to rap album premieres is just absolutely mental to me. But some of the best moments of this were responses to this tweet from Ninja's fans, so I'm just gonna put a few good ones up on the screen for you guys to enjoy. One of the downsides of having such a young fan base is the stupidity that comes with it sometimes. Staying with Ninja for a second, he actually ended up hitting 10 million followers on Twitch, which is mental. That's a lot of people. That's like at least more than 7. And he's the first person on Twitch to hit this milestone. He's the biggest streamer on Twitch by a large margin, and congratulations to you. It's crazy to me that that many people are willing to watch someone else play video games, but then again, 200,000 people are willing to watch me talk into a camera, so I can't blame them. It is nuts that people are hearing about these numbers and achieving these numbers. That's just crazy. So congratulations to Ninja, congratulations to Travis Scott on releasing Astro World, and congratulations to myself for being so handsome. Our next story is about 6ix9ine. You know what? This doesn't feel right. I have to embrace my inner 6ix9ine to report this story. I figured the only fair way to report on 6ix9ine was with a bunch of trashy face tattoos too. 6ix9ine spent the last month or so on social media talking about how there's no way anyone could jump him, beat the crap out of him and take what he wants. That's what he was saying no one could do. And how no one could kill him and all this stuff. And then proceeded to get jumped and have things stolen from him. Who would have thought that when you challenge people on the internet, they tend to do exactly what you challenge them to do? While we're at it, if you guys want to prove that challenges work on the internet, I challenge you guys to get this video to 10,000 likes. Yep, I just did it. But anyways, this guy, the guy that looks like a fat woman, sat on a rainbow and just shot Skittles out in every direction and they stuck to a person, ended up getting a little bit of the stuff that got stolen from him back, which goes to show you it doesn't matter how crazy or tattooed you are with a ridiculous number. If you're rich enough, you'll get your stuff back. Seriously though, don't jump people. It's not very nice. But also don't brag about how you can't get jumped, because then you're just gonna end up getting jumped and then no one's a winner. All right, moving from one stupid person to the other, there's a challenge going around on the internet and people are being hospitalized all across the country. And it's where they're dumping hot water on themselves. There's this thing called the hot water challenge where apparently kids are just pouring boiling water on themselves and then posting the videos to the internet. And I have to do this because last time I made a video about a challenge, it ended up getting strike down because apparently I was insinuating people eating Tide Pods. Please, for the love of God, do not, I can't give a PSA with this on my head. Do not pour boiling water all over yourself. It's really bad. Just don't. All right, YouTube, now you can't take down this video. But anyways, kids all across the nation are actually ending up in the hospital for dumping boiling water on themselves. And what's crazy to me is I don't think there's much of an audience for this. You know, it'd be one thing if you dump boiling water on yourself and you had 70 million Twitter followers overnight, but these videos are getting like 1,000 views. So they're giving themselves second-degree burns on 90% of their body for absolutely nothing, which is just ridiculous. Maybe don't do that. But there's actually one story in particular that really grinded my gears and made me feel just disgusted with humanity. There was a kid at his friend's house sleeping on the couch, and his friends dumped the hot water on him when he was asleep and ended up giving him second-degree burns on 90% of his body. And if your friends are willing to give you second-degree burns on 90% of your body, you probably should get some new friends, because those people seem like giant losers. What mentality do you have for that? Hey man, you know what'd be a really sick YouTube prank? Let's dump boiling water on our best friend while he's sleeping, because that definitely can't end badly. It ended up ending really badly. So there's the dumbest people on the internet for the day. Our next story is more of a serious one. More serious. I already said that. Less funny, more serious. For those of you that have never heard of the YouTuber Daddy05 and the Family 05, it was a channel where basically this guy would abuse his children, make them cry, do horrible things to his kids with the camera on, and people would go watch it because watching trashy people do things is entertaining. And they came back on a second channel for a while and stopped making that abusive content until about a month ago they made another video where the dad, broke his son's Nintendo DS, made him cry and scream that he didn't do anything, and then tried to play it off like he was the one who struggled because punishing his son is so hard. So YouTube shut down their channel. Good for them. You shouldn't get multiple chances to not abuse your kids. You should just not. The father of Daddy05 decided that they need to start streaming on Twitch more and make their own website to post content on, and also got all of his children to get on a video and say how unfair it is that YouTube would ban such a moral family. And this just irritates me because these poor kids are going to have mental issues and trust issues and all these things because their dad just abuses them for YouTube clout. It's one thing to make fun of a cringy song on the internet, and it's another thing to make the place that your kids live in a toxic place for internet views. So Daddy05, I hope you see this. Stop abusing your kids, you absolute monster. But on that note, guys, that's all the news I have for now. If you enjoyed, please sure to press that like button, comment down below, let me know what you think of the series. If you guys want more, I'll make more. If you don't want more, I won't make more. I already upheld my promise of making this a longer video for you guys, so hopefully you enjoyed that part. But if you guys want me to do more news, let me know. And if you don't, let me know too. I'm trying to branch out, change my content a little bit, but I need to know what you guys would like to see. And on that note, remember, don't pour boiling water on yourself, and please, please, please don't get a face tattoo. My name is Scrubby, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time with more news. I'm out. Peace.